Most people misunderstand IQ. High IQ people don't look smart. They move differently. In this video, I'll show you 10 tiny habits that quietly predict high intelligence, and one of them is so common you might be doing it daily without realizing it. 1. They talk to themselves. People with high IQs talk to themselves. Here's why. They constantly need someone smart to check their thinking, to confirm things, to mentally hold a meeting with. You'll even see this in people who listen to audiobooks and pause to respond out loud. They'll go, "Okay, did we do this right? Let's check." They'll put their glasses on, take them off, write notes, verify, and double-check. A lot of people, though, need external validation for everything. They finish something and go, "Rachel needs to look at this before I continue." But Rachel doesn't look, so they can't move forward, and they miss the opportunity. So if you talk to yourself, don't be scared of it. In many cases, it's a sign your brain is trying to think clearly and accurately. 2. They're funny. They're funny, but not by telling classic jokes. They can make subtle, clever humor that not everyone catches. And in environments where people have less exposure, less culture, or less depth, that kind of sharp humor stands out. People react like, "What did he just say? Was that supposed to be funny? Is that a joke?" Before we move on, here's a quick test. It measures your humor intelligence, and you'll see it also connects to observation skills. Look at the cartoons on the screen right now. Do they feel clever? Do they make you think for a second before you smile? Or do they feel pointless? How many of them make you go, "Oh wow, that's actually smart"? Thank you. A lot of people repeat jokes because it's easier than creating humor from scratch. But intelligent humor is often original, layered, and quick. 3. They're great at observation and analysis. They observe and analyze properly, not in a one-sided way. When they analyze something, they make sure they have enough information first. They don't sit there thinking, "Why am I even watching this?" If they watch a documentary, it's because there's something to take from it. If they read a book, they read it to learn. They don't do it just to post it online and look smart. Social media approval doesn't drive them the same way. 4. They extract data from the past. Smart people don't live in "I wish" mode. They don't spend their energy saying, "I wish I hadn't done that." For them, wish doesn't change anything. What happened, happened. They take the lesson, adjust, and move forward. 5. They're open-minded. What does open-minded mean? When someone comes and says something, they listen, if it's worth listening to. But they don't get instantly influenced or hyped up. They know how to listen, and they know how to filter. If someone tries to sell them something hateful, toxic, or irrational, they don't automatically buy it. They listen and ask, "Is there any truth in this?" That's it. But some people do the opposite. Yeah, whatever he says, I'll do it. I don't want to upset anyone. He must be right. Please don't do that. Protect your judgment. 6. They don't waste time on negativity, gossip, trashing people, nonstop drama. They don't have time for it. But they do something important. They run worst-case scenarios. Not after something goes wrong, before. They think through possibilities. If I do this, it could go bad. If it goes bad, what do I do? Okay, I'll do this. If that fails, then what? They always have plan B, C, and D. But here's the difference. Their backup plans aren't sideways. Sideways planning looks like, I'll borrow money from him. If he doesn't give it, I'll borrow from the other guy. A real second plan looks like, I'll ask for a loan. If I can't get it, I'll go to the bank. If that doesn't work, I'll sell something. You're moving forward with each step. If you can plan like that, you're smart. Think of it like chess. I'm going to check the king. If he escapes, I already know my next move. But if you don't build support for your move, you'll repeat the same thing, and the game can stall. 7. They're not stubborn, they're determined. They don't stubbornly insist in a pointless way. They don't ignore you, sulk, or throw childish attitude. A truly intelligent person doesn't use the silent treatment as a strategy. Not speaking, shutting down communication. That's usually a waste of time. I don't feel like talking today. Okay, but then what? Tomorrow you come back and restart the same conflict again? A logical person either fixes communication, or if it can't be fixed, they move on. Smart people don't sink into other people's swamp. 8. They use tools to isolate and focus. They use every tool they have to protect their focus from distractions. Usually it's music, instrumental music, classical, soundtracks, film scores, anything that works. They build a barrier between themselves and the noise around them. That sound wall is incredibly smart. 9. Successful people are often anxious. Sadly, we see this a lot. Successful people tend to be a bit anxious. Maybe not full panic attacks, but a background worry. Because they consider every possibility when they're about to press the button for success, there's a small tension there. And that tension is part of what keeps them sharp. They also tend to carry that worry privately. They don't always ask others for reassurance. 10. They love solitude. Not in a sad way like, oh, look, he's all alone. No, they're just comfortable like that. They'll say, let me have a meeting with myself. But when they do need teamwork, they come together to exchange information, not to steal, not to copy, but to share and learn. And there you go. 10 habits that show how high IQ people live and think. Now tell me, how many of these do you have?